How's it been going so far?
It's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
I haven't been here in a long time, so.
Have you
fun.
gotten to like actually explore the city at all, or?
I went to Dave and Buster's last night.
Okay.
Yeah. I got to explore my friend's common area in her apartment.
Okay.
So that was fun.
Yes.
Played some board games.
Amazing.
I lost.
What'd you play?
Catan?
Oh, like what is that called? Yeah,
No.
something of
It's
Catan.
like Monopoly, but like for it's kind of like Monopoly meets Go Fish.
Okay.
Yeah. But more complicated.
And how'd you do at Dave and Buster's? Did you get any prizes?
I got the high score on the piano game, as usual. I'm a
Incredible.
god at that game. It's ridiculous. I want one in my house, but they're like $20,000, and that
Yeah.
is too much.
It's a lot. Do they have the Hungry Hippo game like at all the? Have you seen that?
I don't know if they have it here. We were only there for 20 minutes because we were killing time before everyone came for the board game. But they have that in Times Square, and it's always broken.
Yeah.
So I want to play it so bad.
Yeah. Settlers of Catan. Is that what it's called?
Catan.
Catan.
Catan?
Just
Catan?
Catan. Catan.
Catan?
Say Catan.
I don't know.
Catan.
Yes. It's Catan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel.
Audience participation. Appreciate you guys so much. So I kind of wanted to ask, what was the first convention that you ever attended, whether as a fan or as a guest?
Oh my God. IckyCon in Texas. I went because I had a friend in Texas, and we just like had followed each other. And she was like, "What if I drove 3 hours to this other city in Texas, and you came to Texas, and we went to a convention?" And I was like, "Sure, stranger I've never met on the internet. Sorry, Dad. Sorry."
To your dad?
Yeah, it's okay. I was like an adult at this point. He couldn't stop me. But yeah, and it was so much fun. And she didn't kill me, so don't recommend. But it was a great time.
Okay, but the convention was fun. Now,
Yeah.
did you cosplay at this convention, or?
Yeah, I did Cat Noir, and my friend went as Adrian Agreste from Miraculous Ladybug, so we were kind of doing like the double life vibe. We did, I don't even know, this was like years ago. We did a bunch of stuff, but it was really fun. And it was my first convention, and it's all documented. But this was like before I was friends with any of the voice actors. So I definitely like filmed this and posted it on YouTube, and there's like footage of me like geeking out over people that I'm now friends with.
And working with, too.
Yeah, so I got mortified when I realized that was still up, and I took it down immediately. But it did exist at one point.
I love it. So what came first, like your love of acting or your love of cosplay and anime?
So I grew up a theater kid. So I've always done acting. Well, I grew up doing like commercial work. So like McDonald's commercials, Eggo waffle commercials, Crocs commercials. Still love Crocs. So yeah, I didn't even know really what anime was. I watched Pokémon because I was a human being. Everyone watches Pokémon. But I didn't really know what anime was until the 8th grade, where this guy was like, "I would like you if you dyed your hair pink and you looked like an anime character." And I was like, "What is an anime character?" And then I found out what an anime character was, and I was like, "Anime is cool, and you're not." And I started watching anime, and that's where it all started, I guess.
Did you dye your hair pink?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. For a man, please.
No.
Please. No.
I think it's kind of interesting, like how you say, like you were watching Pokemon. Like I remember watching Sailor Moon and not like understanding, like it was like.
I don't know if Sailor Moon like was on cable television when I was a kid. Like, at least not what I was watching, because I feel like I don't even know where I saw Pokemon. Maybe like, was it on like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or something? I don't even know. Like, I don't know, but I definitely stumbled across it somewhere, and I was just like, what is this? It's awesome,
Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Morpeko.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's Trubbish. It's just like a bag of trash, which I just
Yeah.
find so funny.
I also really like Spoink, which is like the little, the pig that like has like a spring for a tail, because like one of the traits of that Pokemon is that if it stops bouncing, it dies, which is so insanely dark and weird, but I love it, so that's one of my favorites too. I have a lot of favorite Pokemons. I'm wearing a Ditto jacket. Yeah.
Do you ever, like at conventions, actually have the opportunity to like walk the floor, like Artist Alley? Do you look for anything in particular while you're at a convention?
Oh, yes. Okay. So I did at this convention actually walk around for a bit. I got a like crocheted Perry the Platypus, and I love it. That's also like just like a thing that is like so like ingrained into my life is Perry the Platypus because I like blew up for doing an impression of Perry the Platypus. And anytime I see Perry, I'm like, you're coming home with me. So I took that. I got a Morpeko sticker because it was like rainbow and Morpeko, and I was like, I love things that are rainbow, and I love Morpeko. So yeah, I look for a lot of just, actually, I feel like what I get the most of at conventions is like, if I see something that is Rainbow Dash, I will buy it no matter what. Like, I just have like a really severe Rainbow Dash collection. I love My Little Pony.
I do too. I have my entire back is tattooed with My Little Ponies. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I know.
Is it weird if I ask to see later?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
Can I mention like we went to the same high school, but like I graduated.
Oh my gosh, people don't know where I'm from. So
Wait, that's okay. I won't tell them where I'm from.
we went to
either.
the same high school, guys. Isn't
Yeah.
that weird?
But I graduated like 16 years before you, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah?
long Time.
I graduated in 2020.
I know that. Yeah. 04 for show.
Whoa.
I know.
That's like, I was 2. Doesn't she look so young, guys?
No, thank you. Oh my god. So when did you get into this like crazy, wonderful world of voice acting?
Oh my god. Okay. So I was at like one of the first conventions that I was paid to go to. Actually, it was the first convention that I was paid to go to. I didn't even have a table. They were just like, show up and make videos. And I was like, okay, whatever you say. But there was this guy there, and he was the director of the Spanish dub of My Hero Academia. And he was like, oh, we record out of Miami. And I was like, please, please,
I know exactly what you're
please.
talking about. Yep. Amazing.
So I was like, I need to go. I need to go. Like, can I audition? And he was like, you can audition. And I was like, okay, you think I suck. That's okay. I would too. And then I went to the audition for this show. And as I was on the way there, I got a call that my dog that I've had for like, I think at 10 years at that point, died as I was on the way to the audition. And I was like, okay. So I'm bawling my eyes out. I walk into this room, and I kid you not, the first thing that I see, you go up this elevator in this studio. Is it the kitchen? Yeah, it's the kitchen in Miami. You go to this studio, you go up the elevator, and you look to your right, and what is there? The studio dog. So I am greeted by this dog like 15 minutes after finding out that my dog died. And then they're like, hey, can you audition for this very like chippy, happy little tiny girl? And I'm like, yeah. But I feel like if I hadn't been like super sad when I walked in there, they wouldn't have like known that I could actually just like, flip the switch like that. So
That's what makes you a good actress. Is like that going through.
Yeah.
It is very tough though. That is a
Yeah.
tough loss to lose the best friend. Yeah.
yeah, but it's okay. And I got Tee Zeng, so that was my first like named role. So
That's amazing.
yeah.
So what's ultimately, is there like a type of character that you haven't had the opportunity to play yet that you would like to play?
Okay. I always get asked to I do a lot of background work, and I do a lot of like when I do small characters, they're usually like little girls, teenage boys, literal babies. So I don't know, I just want to play like a hot girl. I want to be a hot girl. And I haven't been able to at all.
But the day is young. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you might get another phone call today. You never know.
Maybe. I have an audition this weekend, so we'll see.
Well, I'm putting all the positive energy out in the universe, and you're gonna get it.
Thank you, I need it.
Do y'all have any questions? Anybody? Anything? Anything you want to know while we're here? Go ahead.
Oh my God, great question. Did everyone hear that, or do you want me to repeat it? Okay. Yeah, so I kind of like just don't even really use social media that much anymore. Like it definitely looks like I do, but I just like don't really go on there. Like I film a video and then I post it, and then like the most like social media that I do is like watching YouTube videos. So watch a lot of Cody Co, and keeps me sane. I don't know. I used to like read my comments a lot, which I don't really do anymore. Some of them are actually really funny, but I don't know. I just like have such like great people in my life that like why would I listen to the people in my like why would I give them time? Like I only have so much time in a day, you know? Give it to like the people who matter, I guess.
I mean, yeah, that's really good advice because a lot of times it's people like projecting, you know, themselves
Yeah.
onto you and wanting to have just an eighth of what you've accomplished, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's tough. I get it.
And also like once you get to know like other people that do like the same thing as you, if you look in their comments like and you know them personally, it's like you can tell what this person's character is, and like if you can tell that what other people are saying about someone else isn't true and that they're like not what their comments are saying, then it's really easy to like see it for yourself, if that makes sense. Like once you experience it for another person, it kind of like puts it in perspective. It's hard to like see things when you're the one experiencing them and not on the outside, like watching it happen to someone else. But when you see it happen to someone else, it puts it in perspective for yourself. So that helps a lot.
How did you like what was your ultimate start like within social media? Like did you know that it's something that you wanted to like conquer and like be really good at, or did it just kind of happen naturally?
I mean, I kind of always just had this mindset of like, everyone's like, what are you doing for college? And I'm like, I'm gonna be famous. So I was not. But yeah, I just kind of posted instead of doing my homework. Don't do this, guys. Do your homework. But I would like go into my bathroom and like make a silly little TikTok, and then I had one video like all of a sudden get like 2 million likes, and my dad made me take it down, and I was like, okay, I'll take it down, whatever you say, because I'm a child right now. And then I put it back up after I showed him that I took it down, and then I got in trouble and I had to take it back down again. But it's okay because I had other videos get a ton of likes. And yeah, I just like out of nowhere kind of went from like 0 followers to like 500,000 in like the span of like 3 or 4 days. And then it just kept going from there. And I was like, well, I have to do something with this because like, what am I gonna do? Just like let it like go to waste? Like, you gotta just keep going, I guess.
You've been like really smart about it. I mean,
Thanks.
like, and look at what you've accomplished in like such a short
Thanks.
time. It's really impressive.
Thank you.
What other like hobbies do you have outside of like voice acting and anime and cosplay?
I really like painting, but not in like I'm good at painting kind of way, but like I like painting like ceramic things that are like, you know, you just put solid color on them. It's just like I like doing things with my hands, if that makes sense. So I like to put on some Sailor Moon and like paint. I do that a lot. Or I really like video games, also not good at them. I like a lot of stuff that I'm not good at. I think it's very important to like just not take things seriously. So most things that I enjoy, I'm absolute garbage at. I really like baking. I don't know. I have a lot of hobbies. I have to stop saying I keep saying that.
What's your favorite thing to bake?
Ooh. I like cakes because you can decorate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funfetti. Do you like funfetti?
I do like funfetti. Red velvet's my favorite. Someone told me that red velvet is just chocolate, and I'm like, don't ruin the magic, dude. It's red
Oh, okay.
velvet.
We'll keep that to ourselves then. Those
Yeah,
of us-
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I am
It's
not-
special chocolate.
Okay, so
Not that kind of special chocolate, though, guys.
so if your life was an anime, what would you call it?
Oh my God, it would probably be like one of those ones that like, you know when you're, I don't know how much anime you watch, but like, you know when you're like scrolling through Crunchyroll and you're like, why did they make this an anime? And like maybe like a few people have seen it, but like no one really knows what it is. I feel like I'd be one of those, like the ones with like the really long titles.
Yeah,
It'd be like, that time I went to high school and then got famous and then became a cosplayer and then found love. That would be like the crazy, just like a crazy long stupid title that like is like more work than actually reading the subtitles of the show kind of thing. Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be like the next hit on Crunchyroll. So
Maybe.
if they're watching it, let's get it into production, guys. Like, let's make it happen.
I feel like, I don't know, those ones with the long titles, I always enjoy watching them because, I don't know, I have this friend and we just love watching like, we play like Crunchyroll roulette where it's like one of us scrolls and the other one tells us when to stop and we have to watch whatever it lands on. We've watched some weird things that way, but it's always fun.
Do you recall like any of the most random ones that you've landed on? But that ended up being really good.
Ooh, that ended up being really good. Ooh, the reason why Ray Liotta ended up at the Duke's Mansion. I freaking love that show. It's so good. Yeah. All the other ones are very, like, dirty. They usually are. Like, there's, like, really obscure anime on there that are just, like, borderline not, should not be on the website. Yeah. Those are whack. But they're always, like, so ridiculous that they're just, like, how would you not laugh at that? It's so funny.
Something for everybody, you know.
Yeah, I just wonder what type of person that is. Jesus.
Any other questions you guys have? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So that was awesome. You just record like individually usually when you're doing voiceover, but because it was like a lot of like the background stuff of like scenes where we're getting like run over by balloon monsters and stuff, it was like a group of us doing the background noises, which was awesome because I hadn't done that in like a while. So it was a lot of just like screaming and improv and being like, oh no, I'm getting hit by a balloon. Also, we got to do like background stuff for like the school stuff. So just a lot of talking about like, did you get an A on the math test? Because I got an A plus and I'm better than you. And then like, oh my God, Chloe just spilled her coffee. You know, just kind of like, you know, just talking about what's happening and like a lot of gasping and screaming, a lot of screaming. We were in there for like 3 hours just screaming. Lots of villains in that movie, but it was so much fun. And we got to go in the big room. It recorded at Dubbing Brothers, which is a studio in Burbank, and not all of the rooms are that big, but the room where I got to record was like huge, like had a giant screen. It was awesome, and Ezra, who directs like all of the show, he also voices someone in there. I'm a terrible person for not remembering who, but he directed us, which was awesome. It was a lot of fun, and I almost didn't make it because I got stuck in Florida because the airport flooded, but I made it, barely, by the skin of my teeth. Yeah, there was a lot of crying the night before because I was like, I'm not gonna make it, and then I'm gonna post one of those videos and everyone's gonna think I'm like Madison Beer. I was supposed to be in the video, oh, because I was in Miami. Oh, God, that would have been such a good video though if I actually like, anyway.
Florida flooding is very
Florida
brand.
flooding. Yeah, but how often has the airport closed? Like,
I feel like I remember this day. Was this like pretty recent?
yes, this was very recent. This is like last year.
Yeah, I remember it well.
Yeah, I was like, bruh. Yeah, it was awesome though, and I love everyone in that cast. Christina is awesome. Bryce is awesome. I actually was talking to Christina this morning because the Pokemon Fendi collab just came out, and I'm like, did you get the sweater? And she's like, I got the sweater. And I'm like, I got the sweater too, girl. So, yeah, she likes to say that she's my mother. Yeah, she is. I love her.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had the ability to like bring any like fictional character, anime, cartoon of your choice to life and spend a day with them, who would you want to spend the day with?
Ooh. Oh my god, I don't know. Hold on. Who exists? I feel like my favorite characters would not like me. Oh my gosh. I want to say Kosei from Raleigh in April because I love that show and like I would love to hear that kid play piano in real life. However, the crying, I don't know if I could deal with that. I'm not good at comforting people, so I think I don't know what I would do. But I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. Great answer.
Yeah.
Perfect answer. And what would you want your quirk to be if you're in My Hero?
Ooh. So I've spent a lot of time with some of the people in My Hero, and we always talk about this, like if we're on like a panel or like filming a video or something. And I have never really thought about like what my quirk would be if it was like an ability that I had to gain. But I feel like my real life quirk is building IKEA furniture. I'm really good at building IKEA furniture. It's absurd. Yeah. I've moved a lot, so I tell people my quirk is building IKEA furniture. And I also have a hero's license that I got at a convention, and it has my face on it, and it says that my quirk is building IKEA furniture.
So you're official.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm official.
I love it.
Yeah.
Any other questions y'all may have? Now is your chance. Go ahead.
My favorite food, sushi. So good.
What's like the go-to roll?
Oh my gosh, I love rainbow rolls. I get a lot of, I don't know if anyone here has like been to LA, but there's this place called Sugarfish, and the salmon sashimi, it's not really sushi, it's sashimi, but it's so good. I love salmon so much. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be amazing if they had like sushi in the green room?
There's poke bowls.
Yeah, that's close, but it's not, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's close.
it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Any thoughts you want to leave us with here before we wrap this up?
I don't know. What do you guys want to hear? Anything? 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 Zelda. Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You watch my streams? I'm honored. Yeah, okay. So let me talk about streaming right now because this has been like, I just forgot English. What is that word? It's like, oh my god. Never mind. Forget the word. Doesn't matter. So yes, I will be streaming playing more Zelda. So my problem is that I, as I said, am not good at video games. So usually, if I'm playing Zelda, I just hand the controller to my boyfriend when it gets too hard. But he doesn't want to necessarily like be in my streams because he doesn't think my audience wants to see him very much. So yeah, I can't like get through it as much as I would like to because he isn't helping me. I'm just not skilled. I mean, if you've seen me play, I'm not skilled. But yeah, I also like, I'm working on my stream setup at my house. I've been streaming from my boyfriend's house, and I'm waiting on my computer. I decided that this stream setup is going to have a custom computer, so I'm waiting on my Rainbow Dash computer to come in, which I ordered like over a month ago. It's so cool. It looks awesome. Yeah. It would be 20% cooler though if it was in my house right now, which it's not. Yeah, so I'm just waiting on that. But yeah, I definitely want to stream more. Streaming is so fun. It is scary though. Being perceived live is like, yikes. No offense, guys. For you perceiving me live right now.
We are live. We are here. But yeah, this has been so fun. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
of course.
So what do you have like that you can promote? Anything coming up? Anything you want to tell us about?
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't know. I have stuff that I'm working on definitely, but yeah, I would say just lots of YouTube videos coming out. I have been working on that pretty hard. So yeah, my YouTube channel is the same as my other handles, SOFIIIIAGOMEZ. Four Eyes. If you don't know why that is, it's because I used to wear glasses and people would call me Four Eyes. So that's where the 4 eyes come from. And also Sofia Gomez was taken, so it's kind of the only option I had. Yeah, hopefully more voice work soon. If you guys like Zach Aguilar, I'm going to put him in more costumes. So that's the voice of Tanjiro. Right. I'm going to make him dress as Tanjiro. I'm going to do it. Yeah. I already made him do Aether from Genshin Impact. Oh my god, I'm doing a bunch of Genshin cosplays. So if you like Genshin, be excited, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
That's perfect. Follow her for stuff.
Yeah, follow me for stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you'll know what you need to know if you follow my socials, and then I'll just, tell you guys.